Howdy guys, CoreCat13 here. Can you guess where I am today? I promise I won't keep doing that. We are at the Kitchen Dome this go around. Thank you for asking. That was a terrible intro. Alright. Last time we actually had quite a bit of progress made. I think we did like 5 or 6 stars in that one. However, I don't think that streak is going to continue because today's comments are probably going to be more on the longer side. But, you know, that's fine. Because we're going to be beachcombing for purple coins. Yes, we get a beachcomb way back in the toilet bowl galaxy. Yes, I'm still going to call it the toilet bowl galaxy because it's still a giant toilet bowl. And you can't convince me otherwise. Alrighty. So, let me see here. I guess when this goes up, summer is going to be winding down. And to be perfectly honest, this summer's kind of just came and went. And, you know, that's kind of been the case ever since I became an adult. Summer is just one of those things that's just, it happens and then it doesn't. Because, you know, by the time you become an adult, time just kind of becomes irrelevant. You just kind of look to the summer and say, yep, that's another season, better go put on the shorts or short sleeves or whatever. And then, like, when winter comes around, it's like, ah, crap, I have to go pull out the coat again. Fuck. But, you know what? While summer's still here, we might as well enjoy ourselves. And the way I usually enjoy myself really is just playing video games, because, you know, I have so many, like, nostalgic video game memories during the summer that it's not even funny. Like, I remember so many games that I played at my dad's house while I was in North Carolina that I still remember to this day playing on that old tube TV. That honestly looked better than the one I'm playing on. I kind of wish I got to take that home. Because that one ended up being, he either sold it or it broke or something, I don't know. But it just made me sad that I couldn't play on the old tube TV because I logged so many hours on that thing that it's not, I gotta stop saying, it really is just so amazing all the memories I have on that TV. Because on that thing was, that was the screen that I first played Mario 64. And I also played Super Mario RPG and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, that was also during my really emotional period of time. I mean, I'm still hyper-emotional, but I'm a little more under control. That was just during the point in my life where I was an emotional roller coaster, and honestly, what really was keeping me going was just playing just various Mario games through the Virtual Console. Sadly, I don't have a lot of those games on the system that I originally played them on because, for whatever reason, it just kept crashing. And, you know, it makes sense that it would keep crashing because, you know, the system that I played it on was already pre-used whenever I got it. It actually came with Mario World, which was pretty cool, but I don't know, I played Mario World for a little bit and then I deleted it because I sucked at it. Typical me, you know. Nowadays, I would give anything to own Mario World. Like, in particular, I would love to own the All-Stars version, because, you know, that one has the proper skin for Luigi. Though, while I won't be getting that version anytime soon, I am probably going to be getting the GBA version soon, because my friend got me a multi-cart for my birthday. And it actually included Super Mario World on it, which is pretty cool. It also has Mario 3 for some reason on it, which is cool. I already own Mario 3 for the GBA. Get that coin, Luigi. Come on. There we go. Alright. But, you know, whatever. What I really need to get sometime soon is a Game Boy player. Like, I own a Super Game Boy, which will, you know, that'll play, like, games from, like, the original Game Boy to the Game Boy Color. But the Game Boy player will not only play that, but it'll also play Game Boy Advance. So, there's that. The only downside is that you'd have to have a Game Boy Advance in order to make it work. But, you know, that's no problem. You know, they're available online, so I can get them. The real question is, I don't know whether or not it takes a Model 1 or if it will accept the SP, because I want an SP. Because the SP is a really awesome model, Game Boy Advance, because, you know, that one can fit right in your pocket. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Plus, it has a better backlight in general and all that. And plus, that was the console that Super Mario Advance 4 was made for. That's why the colors seem a little bit more, you know, normal in Super Mario Advance 4. It's because the Game Boy Advance versions of Mario 2, Mario World, and Mario... Or, not Mario... Yoshi's Island were actually made to be a lot brighter because the Game Boy's Advance's screen was so crappy. That's why those games are so bright, and why the colors seem more washed out. But after the Game Boy Advance SP came out, that was a thing of the past, so that's why the colors went back to normal. And, you know, that just kept going into the Nintendo DS era. Although I don't think the original DS model had a really good backlight. Though I really do like the original model of the DS. I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it looks very, like, modern, almost. Like, it's bulky, but it has a lot of class to it. You know, that's what I look for in my consoles. I like my consoles to have a little class to them, you know? Oh, crap. I got bitten. I got bitten by an eel. I don't recommend doing that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get bitten by eels. Because I think most of them are poisonous to begin with, so, or venomous, I should say. Because poisonous would involve, you know, poison, and, you know, venom is different from poison because it's injected. So technically speaking, most eels, I think, are venomous. They're basically just like sea snakes, almost. They're like the sea's answer to the snake. Even though they're technically fish. And I'm getting turned around here. Come on. That air bubble. Lovely. Okay, I need to turn the camera and... Oh, there we go. Alright. Cool. I can just glide through the water. Wouldn't that just be nice to be able to just glide through the water using just a shell? Use a shell and you can glide through the water. Mario said that it's entirely possible, even though it makes no sense by the laws of physics. I don't know, maybe there are turbulence or like some sort of jets inside of those things? I'm not real sure. I don't know, Nintendo, could you please explain that to us? We would love to know. Mostly me, though. Even if you don't tell anyone else, you tell me, please. I am losing track of where this other coin is. Gotta take a big gulp of air, like a gulper eel, which I found out wasn't even a real eel. Like, the gulper eel is actually just kind of its own weird little class of creature. But, you know, they're still cool. They're also called pelican eels, I found out. Let's see. Is there a coin right there? No, there isn't. Come on, where is the coin? I'm getting legitimately mad here. Oh, wait, I remember where it's at. I know where it's at. It's over here. And then I know where the last one is. It's on top of the coach's head. But anyway. I was talking about, like, just summer and stuff. So, let's see here. I'm trying to think of, like, what games I first played during the summer. I don't know. The game I most associate with the summer is actually Paper Mario, like the original one. Which is funny because I plan on doing Paper Mario as just kind of like a back-to-school LP. Which makes sense. I mean, Paper Mario takes place inside of a storybook, so... You know, that just stands to reason that you would play Paper Mario. But, you know, I just associate that game so much with summer now. And also with fish tacos. Fish tacos are actually really good. Not gonna want one. I need to find out where you can get a fish taco. Because my dad made these fish tacos. And just thinking about fish tacos immediately makes me think of playing through... Lava Lava Island for the first time, which is just, it's freaking amazing. So it makes me think of that Yoshi side quest you have to do at the beginning of that area, and yeah, just lots of good memories, lots of good memories. It also makes me immediately think of, let's see here, there's one in the bedroom dome, and there's one in the engine room. Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the engine room. Might as well close that area out, too. Let's see. Crap, I lost my train of thought again. I got distracted by looking at the map. But anyway. I think I also remember playing Luigi's Mansion during the summer a lot. Mostly just because it was the game that I just happened to have. And that was actually the game I was playing whenever I found out my cousin was forcibly taken away from us. I'll leave it at that, but I played Luigi's Mansion just out of rage because I wanted to take out my rage on something, so I might as well just take it out on digital ghosts. So, whatever. It was a good time. I remember getting through a lot with Luigi's Mansion. And then when I actually got home, I played Mario 64, and I decided to hang out in Jolly Roger Bay. And I love how when Luigi spins, it just perfectly centers on his nose. It's pretty funny. Anyway. It was like today is the beach episode. Which, once again, that just makes me think of Galveston. Although it also makes me think of Myrtle Beach. That place is pretty fun, too. Although I think I only went once. I really did. I enjoyed my time at Myrtle Beach, but is it me or why is the sand black there? I don't get it. I don't know, maybe it was just like that one time I was there. But I don't know, it's just I found that interesting. Kind of looked like a starry sky that we were walking on. Although I also remember the times when I went to the lake with my Nana and my cousins. That was a really fun time. Although it also gave me kind of a fear of, like, fish getting in my mouth or whatever, because, you know, unreasonable fears are unreasonable. Although I think that actually also ruined swimming for me for a while. Like, I don't mind swimming, but honestly, like, if I had to choose between activities, swimming is not generally one of the ones that I chose. Because, I don't know, especially now, because I don't have, like, a bikini or anything, and also because, you know, I'm still... I don't know. I have my reasons for not wanting to go swimming. And, you know, they're merely, like, a lot of issues with dysphoria and stuff, because, you know, people would be looking at my body and stuff, and, you know, I would be, like, so in fear of them looking at my belly or whatever and be like, she's gross or whatever, or she has really small boobs or whatever. I don't know. Just very self-critical, I guess. I mean, I'm already self-critical enough as it is. I don't really need that on my conscience. Or conscience? I don't know. I don't really know. Is it conscience or conscious? Or I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but then again, when do I ever? Oh my god. I just remembered something else. Like, I remember this one time when I was at the bus hub, because my mom was super busy, and I couldn't drive at the time, so... I remember this one time when my friend spotted a bee on my back, and either the bee swatted away or the bee stung me or something. I don't know, I don't think the bee stung me, but... I was so freaked out, because I was so scared that that thing was going to sting me. And I didn't know whether or not I was allergic. I still don't know whether or not I'm allergic to bees. My mom says I'm probably not, because I've actually brought this up to her a couple of times. And apparently I was stung by a bee at some point in my past. And I had no reaction. But, you know, that was then. This is now. People can actually develop allergies over time. Like, my mom didn't develop her allergies. Like, she's had sinus allergies ever since she was young, but she has a very specific allergy that didn't develop until she was, like, I don't know, in her teens. and, you know, stuff like that. Honestly, my allergies really didn't get super bad, or at least I didn't notice them getting bad until I started reaching my teens, and ugh. Once they got bad, they got bad. Because I was so gunky. My nose was always so stuffy and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that I was always, like, I always had allergies. Because, you know, I constantly went home because I thought that I was sick. When in reality, all I had was allergies. Although, because of my wonderful allergies or whatever, my ears couldn't drain properly when I was little. So, there is that. So, yeah. I guess in a way you could say I was sick, but not really. That got resolved whenever I was 3, so... Yeah, I mean, still, I think I remember what ear it was, too. It was my right ear, and coincidentally, that's still the ear I have problems with to this day. That's the one that constantly gets infected. But, you know, whatever. You never know. Let's see, oh crap. I better speed things up a bit. I'm gonna have to cut the video off here. I guess I could probably turn off the auto turn off at 20 minutes, but I don't know. I really don't want to because I'm liking, you know, having consistent video content and stuff, but I don't know. That's the only downside to having a time limit that you set for yourself because, you know, you have to stick to that time limit, otherwise, you know, things become inconsistent. And I felt so mad because I had to go over 20 minutes for my, for the end of half... Yeah, it was Half Genie Hero. Although, not really. A Hat in Time, that's what I was trying to say. I had to go over 20 minutes for A Hat in Time because the boss level for A Hat in Time and the, that time rift or whatever went over 30 minutes. Or was about 30 minutes long. And the final level took about the same amount of time, if not longer. So that's a little annoying. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Give me just a second. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now I'm not going to be pressured into worrying about my time limit. So if I go over, I go over. I could probably speed up a couple of parts, or cut out a couple of parts, or whatever. But honestly, I really don't want to do that. One of the reasons that I've been avoiding, like, a lot of cutting and stuff lately is because, honestly, I've been enjoying my commentary. Like, today I've actually been pretty on fire, in my opinion. I haven't been this into doing LPs in so long, like in a few months. And like I've mentioned many, many times, like that's actually the reason why I didn't upload for so long. It's because I was just feeling so burnt out, and honestly, the games that I was playing, I just was not enjoying myself. Like, it's not that I was hating these games, it's just that having to do them consistently and, you know, dealing with these annoying levels and such, I just didn't enjoy that. And also, I think that was during the point of my life again, where I was having another period of major depression, so, you know, whenever that strikes, I can't really do anything about that. Plus, even with caffeine, I guess I wasn't that awake. And, you know, I think at some point, I really want to move on to other projects. But honestly, after starting Galaxy back up, I've been really enjoying myself. Because, you know, it's kind of almost a new experience because I'm playing with a different character, with different physics and stuff like that. Plus, you know, these levels are actually some of the best levels in the entire game. So it's like, oh yeah, that one! Oh yeah, that one! So, oh crap, this one. No, not this one. I mean, we had that whenever we were in the engine room, but even then, like, there was still Gold Leaf Galaxy. I still like that one. There was Toy Time Galaxy. That one's really fun. I think the only one I really didn't like is this one. But, you know, that's just kind of the luck of the draw. You have 15 main courses, there's always going to be that one you really don't like. Kind of like in Mario 64, there's actually quite a few stages in that game I'm not too fond of. Like, I actually enjoy Hazy Maze Cave. I actually think that level's pretty fun, but, I'm not really a big fan of shifting sandland. I've never really been a big fan of desert levels because, I don't know, the desert, as much as, some people really enjoy the desert, but personally I just think it's kind of boring. Because, it's just a bunch of sand and stuff. But, deserts can be, very magnificent and just be awe-inspiring. Because, like, if you've seen, like, the Mojave Desert, oh my god, that is so... excuse me. That is so gorgeous. But, whatever. Most deserts I just don't enjoy, and most video game deserts are just kind of boring. Galaxy 2 is the rare exception where I actually do kind of like that desert level. Probably because it's short, but also it has, like, a really cool night atmosphere, and... it looks really cool, the colors are very bold, and that music, that track, I can't emphasize just how much, I can't tell you just how much a good track can actually make a world. Like, honestly, that's one reason I don't like a lot of water levels and stuff. Like, I don't really enjoy a lot of the beach-themed levels, because beach levels don't really have good music to me, they're just really boring. Whereas a lot of water levels have very somber music and just feel very calm and serene. Which is one reason I like Cosmic Cove. Like, that one's technically a beach galaxy too, but that one literally is, like, in outer space. Like, you feel like you're on an alien planet, and the atmosphere is very serene and quiet and stuff like that. It really does make you feel like you're back in Jolly Roger Bay. And that's actually one reason I like Deep Dark Galaxy, because that music is just... it does not match the more serene atmosphere it's trying to go for. It's meant to show that it's just kind of devious and, you probably can't trust it. Anyway, we are at 22 minutes. That is insane. But you know what? Whatever. These things happen. So anyway, next time on Super Luigi Galaxy, hopefully we won't take this long again. But until then, I have been CoreCat13, and thank you for watching. Bye.